Welcome to the deep dive. Today we are tackling something that's just exploded online recently, OzemFit caps. Mmm. You've probably seen the ads. And the big question, the really urgent one, is this. Is it legit? Or just, a clever scam playing on the Ozempic name. So our mission, as always, is to dive into the material we've got and basically arm you, the listener, with the facts you need before maybe spending any cash.
And that cash aspect is key to their whole strategy, isn't it? OzemFit is basically saying, hey, get the amazing fat-burning and appetite control of Ozempic.
Right, the multi-billion-dollar drug.
Exactly. So forget the needles, forget the high cost, forget the doctor. Just take our easy capsule. And the website looks slick. They throw around terms like clinically backed, maximum strength, plus that big 90-day money-back guarantee.
It sounds almost too good to be true, which, well, usually means it is. Let's hit that wall of reality right now. Maybe start with the basics. What actually is prescription Ozempic?
Okay, so real Ozempic is it's a tightly regulated medication. You need a doctor's prescription. It's an injectable. Primarily it's for type 2 diabetes, though it's also used a lot now for chronic weight management. It contains semaglutide.
Semaglutide, okay.
And that's the absolute crucial point OzemFit seems to conveniently ignore. Semaglutide is a peptide. It's a large, sensitive molecule. Your stomach acid, your digestive enzymes, they obliterate it almost instantly. That's precisely why real Ozempic has to be injected.
Ah, okay, so it bypasses the stomach that way.
Exactly. There is simply no scientifically valid way for an oral capsule to deliver those specific prescription benefits they're hinting at. You're not getting Ozempic in a pill. It doesn't work like that.
Wow. Okay, so the delivery method itself is impossible for what they claim. So that begs the question, what are you actually buying? We tried looking into the ingredients.
Right, and the lack of transparency there is, well, it's another huge warning sign.
It really is.
Yeah.
Legitimate supplements, they usually give you a full breakdown, right? Sometimes even linked to studies.
Absolutely. They'll list amounts, maybe standardized extracts.
Mm-hmm.
OzemFit, though, it seems to hide behind these really vague buzzwords.
Yeah, like thermogenic fat burner or natural formula. What does that even mean in practical terms?
Well, often in the supplement world, thermogenic just means they've added stimulants,
Right.
maybe a lot of caffeine or perhaps capsaids, the stuff in chili pepper.
Oh, right. Makes things hot.
Yeah, and technically, those can slightly increase metabolism, so they can say thermogenic. But it's camouflage. It suggests a medical effect without the actual medical ingredient or proof of dosage.
So it sounds scientific, but it might just be caffeine. Okay? And what about outside proof? Any validation?
That's another major gap. We couldn't find any endorsements from recognized health bodies, and certainly no FDA approval mentioned anywhere.
Which you'd kind of expect if it's making claims that sound so much like a prescription drug.
You really would. And you have to be super skeptical about customer reviews, too, especially for a new product like this. Our sources on the supplement industry point out it's like standard practice for some companies to just flood their own websites with fake positive reviews.
Right, to make it look established and trusted.
Exactly. If the company controls all the testimonials you see, those reviews are basically, well, worthless for judging effectiveness.
Okay, so putting all this together, impossible delivery method, vague ingredients, no real validation, it really does lean heavily towards being a marketing ploy, not a medical breakthrough.
It certainly seems that way. It's not real Ozempic, it's not prescribed by a doctor, and the science they hint at doesn't hold up for an oral capsule.
So it's a sophisticated pitch leveraging a known drug's reputation.
Precisely. So the actionable takeaway here, the bottom line, is pretty clear, I think. If you're serious about weight loss or managing blood sugar, the only safe and, frankly, effective path is talking to a licensed healthcare provider. Discuss regulated, proven options. Don't gamble your health or your money on a supplement that just seems designed to mimic a prescription drug's name and reputation.
Makes total sense. So considering how slick this marketing is and how convincing it might seem at first glance, here's something for you to think about. What aspect of this lack of transparency strikes you as the bigger warning sign when you're looking at new supplements? Is it the sort of biological impossibility they're selling, or is it more about the way they hide behind those vague marketing terms like thermogenic? Which red flag waves highest for you? Something to keep in mind out there. Until next time, stay informed.